Hello there, Sue's Paper Creations here, and I have got a very quick and easy card for you for Saturday. It is using coordinating punches and a stamp set. So all of these items are retiring from the annual catalog that we have right now. So they'll be available right now until May the 31st, or the punches actually will supplies last. So I have got the Elegant Butterfly, as well as the Bitty Butterfly. So both of these are super cute. Okay, and then I've got this stamp set that is also going to be retiring. It is a great stamp set. It has got both the large butterflies and the small butterflies, so coordinates with the punches, and because it coordinates so well, it makes really quick and simple cards. So I'm going to get started with this one here we're going to be making, and it's a cute little card. Kind of has a neutral background to it, and then just the butterflies that kind of pop off. And I just wanted a card for any occasion, so this one says just a note on it. So we are going to use the Elegant Butterfly Punch, and I'm going to use the large butterfly out of here, that is the Monarch Butterfly. There's a couple other supplies that we're going to need for this card. One of them is a black ink pad. I'm going to use the Archival Stampin' Pad. This is great for if you're going to be doing any watercoloring or blendering with the blender pen, which we are, because we're going to use our watercolor pencils. It won't smudge the image, which is what you want when you're doing those type of techniques. Okay, so I'm going to bring in a piece of white cardstock, and I need a punch here for my stamp, and this card is going to go together quite quickly. You just need 3 butterflies, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp 3 butterflies across here. Got 1, 2, I love the detail in this butterfly, and 3. So just like that. Now I'm going to bring in 3 colors that are similar in tone. So I have got, let's see here, I'm going to bring in the Daffodil Delight, and I think I'm going to use Pumpkin Pie, and also the Real Red watercolor pencils. Now when you're using these watercolor pencils, they are super easy to use. You don't have to be too precise with your coloring. In fact, I often have little voids as I am coloring with these, because I'm going to end up blending a little bit, and I want different variations in shades. So I'm going to use a little bit of dark around the edges of the butterfly, as you can see here, and through the middle of the butterfly, and then I'm just going to shade lightly everywhere else. So I'm not being too precise with it. I just want, like I said, a block of color towards the middle, a little bit around the edges. I'm going to show you actually up close. This coloring is really rough. I mean, I'm sure my daughter could have done better in kindergarten, but that's okay, because that's the nice thing with these watercolor pencils, is that we're going to do so much shading with it that you want just a little bit here and there. Okay, so again, going around the edges like so, darker, a little light in the middle. So I mean, I'm going to show you my little rough coloring here. See that? Really rough. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a blender pen. This is where the magic happens. Okay, so depending on the paper that you're using, I could have also done this on watercolor paper and then brought in an aqua painter, but I'm just using plain Whisper White, and I'm just going to bring in the blender. And what I'm going to do is just pull some of that color from the outside and the inside in towards the center, and just blend it out. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same with the orange. I'll show you up close here in a second. And again, I am just pulling the color and not taking very much time at this. but what it's doing is it's blending those tones together, and it's erasing all those pencil marks that I had with the watercolor pencils when I was coloring them. So look at those. Isn't that gorgeous? So you have different shades in there, and just blended that a little bit more. I'm going to go to the red one. We're going to be done here in a minute. I'm going to pull some of that red out from the center like that. And there we go. There's our 3 butterflies. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. That's pretty good. I mean, that's a very quick job, and you can see how those blend right together. Isn't that cool? All right, so I'm going to bring in a punch, and we are going to line it up. 1. They are taking flight here. 2. And 3. So there we go. There's the 3 butterflies. So that part is done. As for a saying, I might as well stamp that right down too, actually. I'm just going to do that in black. So I've got a little saying here, and it is just a note. There it is there. So that's ready to go. Okay, now we've done all our stamping. That's all we have to do for this one. It's so quick. And we're going to bring and put that card together. So I'm going to bring over just a blank card base here. Okay, and I am out of my snail, so I'm just going to grab the Tombow glue here. And what I want to do is just put, I love Tombow glue because you can use it for pretty much anything. So I'm just putting a little bit around the edges. You don't need a lot with this. It is super forgiving glue. That's why I like it so much. And there we go. I'm going to put that base down like that. Okay. Now I'm going to pop that aside, and I'm going to bring in these 2 pieces, and I want to layer them up. Now originally I just had the butterflies on this chocolate chip, but I thought this added little strip in the center. I just like how it coordinated with the background of the card, and it just framed it in for where those butterflies are going to go. Okay. Now I also wanted to bring in a little bit of twine, and again, just staying with neutral colors. So I'm just going to grab some black. We're going to wrap it around a few times. I mean, it's nothing too exact here. It's the way I like to create. Don't like to be too exact. In fact, some of my mistakes end up being my best cards because I just kind of go for it, you know? Okay, now I think I might, actually that's about the right position, I think. I might shimmy it up a little bit. There we go. All right, so I want to make sure I've got room for 1 butterfly on the bottom, 2 butterflies on the top. So I'm going to put this little green strip, I think right about here. I just wanted a little, I'm going to make sure I have that string there. I might trim it up a little bit in a minute. There, that should be good. I wanted to have a little black backdrop, there we go, for the just a note, just to frame it in a little bit, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to add this down the center of our base. So again, a little bit of Tombow glue like that. Pop that down the center. Love it. Okay, give it a little press. There we go. Now we're ready to pop those butterflies. Now I'm just going to use our little Stampin' Dimensions, and it's perfect because one of these actually fits right in the center of the butterfly. So you only need 1 per butterfly, and I think I'm going to go a brown, or actually orange one on the bottom, like that. Then I have got, I'm going to go red right here, and I'm going to go over that little bit of twine a little bit. And I'm going to go yellow on the top. Now I'm going to add a little finishing touch to this in a minute, and I'm going to show you what it is after I put my little note on, because I think I'm going to pop that out as well. So add my dimensions to that. Okay, just a little note. There we have it. I'm going to move that up a little bit, just because I don't want it to be crooked. There, better. Okay, just a little note. Okay, now I want to show you the difference between this one. You can see, this is a finished one. You can see the shimmer on those butterflies. That is Wink of Stella, okay? And this is the card without, all right? So Wink of Stella, all it is a little brush. It's like a little paintbrush. And in this portion here, it's like magic fairy dust, okay? It's in a liquid. And so all you have to do, give it a little squeeze. Some of that silver dust is going to come down in there. And it is a matter of just painting over your surface. Okay? Now it's going to leave that shimmer all over the top of the surface, and it's going to keep this wet look. So that's why I love it so much. It almost looks like it's been shellacked a little bit with a little bit of shimmer in it. So it really brings those butterflies to life, okay? And like I said, this one was done a few hours ago, and it still has that shine to it. So, and it dries pretty instant. So even after it dries, you have that shimmer, and it just adds that really cool look to the butterflies, okay? So that is my very quick and easy card for you, made with our Elegant Butterfly Punch and stamp set, matching stamp set, okay? So if you're wanting to still get these, you want to hop on over to my website, and that is suephillip.stampinup.net, and I do have a link to that store on my Facebook page. If you are placing an order online, I do have a host code right now for the month of April, and here is. So if you do place an order using this host code, I will send you out in the mail a little card kit. So I put together tons of these card kits. They have got everything in them, ribbons, embellishments, everything in it to make 4 cards, your cardstock, all your layers. You just have to pop a stamp in there and put them together. So that is my free gift to you guys for placing an order of $50 or more before shipping and taxes through my online store. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. And reminder, especially the embellishments, the papers, framelits, all that sort of stuff are going really, really quick on the retired list. So please take a minute to have a look and check those out. On my Facebook page, I will be posting new samples every single day of cards that I saw at conventions. So some of them are going to feature some of the new products coming out in the 2017-18 catalog. So you can have a look there and maybe see a little sneak peek. I think I'm going to be posting in the next couple of days a whole bunch of new embellishments, ribbons, and things that will be in the new catalog. So you can check those out. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will see you Tuesday for a new tip.